but to no avail at the moment. Possession of the ball has now shot up to 70% in Argentina's favour. Medina, the left back, down the left hand side for Almada. Now Lisandro Martinez, he's 35 yards out from the Cape Verde goal. 1-2's with De Paul. Trying to build, staying patient Argentina. Almada's just gone offside, so Medina pulls back. That's a smart run into the box and a layoff looking for Messi. Nice first touch by Messi, gets it out his feet and he scuffs a shot wide of Vecinia's left-hand post. The first real chance of the game, and it falls to the Argentinian captain. It was a difficult one. He was going wide of goal and had to fire the ball back across. Never really got a clean connection, and the goalkeeper watched it go in front of his goal and wide. Just a little bit of movement and speed injected into the Argentine move. David Beckham and Posh Spice in the crowd. Of course, Beckham, part of the ownership group at Inter Miami. Noticed his old adversary Diego Simeone also in the crowd. Remember that at the 1998 World Cup. Of course, Diego's son Giuliano in the Argentina squad on the bench. And now the game is Argentina monopolising possession. Here's Molina, the right back, showed backwards by Cabral, and now it's Christian Romero. Lisandro Martinez plays it out to the left to Medina, and a nice sharp pass creates a bit of room for Almada. It gets played into the feet of Enzo Fernandez. He's forced back out the box, and again Cape Verde man marking, just forcing Argentina to check back. Messi comes looking, important challenge in there. Well, free kicks being given. Not sure whether it was for the foul on Messi or the one after. Cape Verde not too happy. It was Jovan Cabral who came in. He got all of the ball before Messi, but the referee wasn't too happy with that, and so it's a free kick to Argentina, about just over 25 yards out to the left of centre. And committee await around the ball to discuss their options. Messi, of course, being the one, the favourite, you'd think. He's tying his left shoelace at the moment. Already scored a free kick at this World Cup. Will he break the deadlock in this round of 32 tie with a free kick? Rodrigo De Paul's there too. It is probably about as far out as you'd like to have a shot from a direct free kick. In fact, looking at the, it's probably close to 30 yards out, looking at the position of the box, the position of the wall, which is on the edge of the box. De Paul's not too happy with something. I think he's saying that a few of them aren't back far enough. But it's going to be Messi, the top goal scorer at this World Cup. Arguably the greatest player the game has ever seen. Left-footed, curls it, Vecina with a comfortable take at his right-hand post, and he hammers it away quickly, but he's got it all wrong, and it sails out for a throw on the halfway line. You sense maybe Cape Verde feel it, that might be an option for them in the quick counter-attack. Messi bent the free kick around the wall, but Vecina, comfortable take. Nice run from Molina, the right back, and he lays it off looking for Messi. Just maybe a little too much on it. Molina might have been offside anyway. It was a raking long ball that found Molina in behind, and he sort of laid it across for Messi. It was a bit too much on it. I wonder whether he might have brought that down and taken another touch, Molina, rather than try and play it into his captain. But a couple of half looks for Argentina, as we've seen you again. Shows a nice bit of footwork to check away from Martinez. Cape Verde trying to play it out from the back, and they've actually done well. That's good running from Cabral. And now here is Sidney Lopez Cabral. The young left back plays it into the feet of Mendes, but he is soon crowded out, and Argentina can come away again. McAllister once again. Cape Verde get every man back behind the ball, which means Argentina forced to go back to their central defenders to get on the ball. Although McAllister and Enzo Fernandez have now dropped in there to try and see if they can orchestrate. Messi coming all the way back too. He's being followed everywhere by Jovan Cabral at the moment. Molina. Now Messi. Running forward from deep. The ball's made its way out to Medina. Scruffy cross, as it has been a couple of times when it's made out there. And now Cape Verde might fancy a little counter-attack here. There's a smart run being made on the right-hand side. Argentina have done a good job to block Lanini's options, but they retain possession of the ball. Do the minnows. 20 minutes gone. Argentina 0. Cape Verde 0. Just a scruffy Lionel Messi shot and a straightforward free kick in terms of chances so far. Cape Verde will be pleased to get their foot on the ball here for a spell. They've watched Argentina have it for perhaps the last 10 minutes. Lanini. Now Roberto Lopez, the Dublin-born captain of the Cape Verde side. Nice turn in midfield by Mendes, and Sidney Lopez, oh, it was a ball spread out to the left back, and he had a little bit of room, but just was a bit late to arrive, and it evaded his left boot and gone out for a throw-in. Vizinha, a viral sensation. "40 years old. Played in 4 African Cup of Nations. Faced 27 shots. In that game against Spain, he's now got 17 million social media followers. Lanini plays it back to Danny Borges. Oh, they've given the ball away. Moreira's pass on the right intercepted. Enzo Fernandez plays it to Messi's feet. Tried to turn, but a good foot in by Borges. But the ball comes back. But again, Messi just on the edge of the box, was crowded out. Cape Verde hunting the ball back. Whenever they lose it, they now bring the ball over the halfway line. Ryan Mendes. Back to Lopez. Now Lanini, who just plays in that role, protecting the back four. Here's Sidney Lopez Cabral. Oh, again, I think he tried to put a move on De Paul, but just completely left the ball behind. So they squander possession. Now Alexis McAllister, De Paul. Now some space to Messi, who's pulled out to the right-hand side. wants to have a run. He breezes past one, but then his pass down the line is well covered by two Cape Verdean defenders, and that squeezes Molina out of things. Cape Verde are not getting rid of the ball here perhaps as quickly as they might like. Bozes eventually decides to take no risks and goes long down the left hand side looking for Da Costa, who went to ground looking for a free kick that the referee wasn't interested in. Now Enzo Fernandez sprays the ball out to the right for Molina. De Paul, some movement in the box, he crosses, can't beat Bozes, and the ball is headed out for a throw-in. And I think, is the referee going to signal here for the hydration break? Arsene Wenger pictured in the crowd as well, former Arsenal manager, and yes, we are having the hydration break. So the first perhaps milestone that Cape Verde might have targeted in this match to get to this stage at 0-0. Well, they've done that fairly comfortably. No notable threats from Argentina in that first quarter. Just two half chances for Lionel Messi. No signs really of Argentina getting too frustrated with things, but you sense that they'll have to step up a little bit to avoid suffering the same fate that Spain did in the opening game involving Cape Verde. So as mentioned earlier, one more round of 32 game left after this, which is Colombia against Ghana. That kicks off at 2:30 AM UK time. Then it's straight into the round of 16. Canada against Morocco and Paraguay against France are tomorrow's games. Then it's Brazil, Norway, Mexico, England. Then Portugal, Spain, and USA, Belgium. Then it'll be the winner of this one will face Egypt. And then the winner of that Colombia and Ghana tie will face Switzerland. So it's maybe opening up a little bit for Argentina on that side of the draw, if they can get through this tie, which I'm sure they'll be expecting to. They conceded just one goal in their 3 group fixtures. Did Argentina. They won all 3 against Algeria, Austria and Jordan. Rotated their side heavily in that final win over Jordan. Cape Verde 2 goalless draws against Spain and Saudi Arabia, drew 2-2 with Uruguay, which is a notable result. So the players are suitably hydrated. And they're now back on the field, ready to go. It'll be a throw-in for Argentina, level with the edge of the penalty area on their right-hand side. Molina, the right-back, will take, throws it in short for Alexis McAllister. Now it's back with Molina, close to the right touchline. De Paul's on the move. It's laid off for Martinez, who gets away from a couple of defenders, brings Medina into play. Now Enzo Fernandez. It's quite narrow on that left-hand side, though, for Argentina, and Fernandez is forced back to Lisandro Martinez. Now Romero. Molina plays it back to Romero. Martinez clips a ball in onto Lionel Messi. So, and Messi scores. A brilliant touch and a brilliant finish from Lionel Messi, who extends his World Cup goal scoring record by another goal. A lovely long ball from Lisandro Martinez. It was going to take something like that to break Cape Verde's press, because the short passing just simply wasn't having any effect, but he's put it over the defender. Messi's brought it down on a sixpence and then fired it into the roof of the goal from short range, and Argentina take the lead. Argentina 1, Cape Verde 0. He was in the centre circle when he played it, Martinez, under no pressure whatsoever. Messi controls it perfectly, left-footed, right on the edge of the goal mouth. Maybe Vecina could have been sharper off his line. Decided to stay close to the line, and Messi finishes things off and opens the scoring. And the goals just keep on coming for Lionel Messi. th World Cup goal. Now scored in 8 consecutive World Cup matches, extending the record he set in that 3-1 win against Jordan. And as we just tick through to the half an hour mark, Argentina 1, Cape Verde 0. And Cape Verde are going to have to come out now. Their World Cup has been built on defensive resilience, but now they have to chase one of the greatest football nations on earth and try and break them down. And that will inevitably lead to opportunities for Argentina to extend their advantage. Romero to DePaul, now Alexis McAllister. Romero into McAllister again. Well, they've not really pressed the ball so much. Messi turning away from Mendes. Good tackle though. Wins the ball back for Cape Verde. Although they've not pressed the ball so much when Argentina have had it close to the halfway line and in the feet of the centre backs and maybe the deep line central midfielders. Cape Verde are going to have to press it as the game goes on, because Argentina could just quite happily keep the ball in that position, knowing that they've got the advantage. Here's Sidney Lopez Cabral on the left hand side. Not sure what that was from him. He's fizzed a right foot diagonal ball that was neither a cross or a shot really. And Emiliano Martinez, who's been a mere bystander in the game, has watched it go out for a goal kick. The World Cup has been won back-to-back before by Italy in the early days. (1934) and 1938. Brazil won it back-to-back in 1958 and 1962, but in the modern age no country has managed it. Argentina have that chance in this tournament, and all thanks to this man Messi. To Molina, nice sharp pass from the right back. Fernandez tries to create some space. Tried a 1-2 with Messi. Messi was just falling, and Cape Verde were able to win the ball back. They try and play it away, and that's a nice dip of the shoulder by Lanini in midfield. Good tracking back. Wins it back by DePaul. Now McAllister. DePaul again. Molina has been a decent outlet, the right back, so far for Argentina. Sneaking forward on the right hand side, Romero to Martinez, similar position to where he assisted the first goal. A big contribution from the Manchester United man to pull out that assist. Messi finished it beautifully. All about the first touch. Bit of movement, creates some space for, or looked to have created some space for Almada, but he's out jumped. 7th goal of this World Cup for Messi, which puts him ahead of Mbappe now on 6. Haaland on 5. In a World Cup for the big names, and there's none bigger than Lionel Messi. A majestic first touch to bring in that ball from Martinez. Ronaldo had one chalked off for Portugal last night. And it was a lovely goal he scored, but VAR denied him, just slightly offside. Messi certainly winning the battle of the two greats at this World Cup so far. Here's Lisandro Martinez. Looks maybe to spray a similar ball forward, decides against it. Plays it back to Romero. 10 minutes to go to half time. Romero puts a diagonal ball into Almada. Not getting much joy on the left-hand side of Argentina. Each time they're forced to retreat back and try and find another way through. McAllister's played a ball to Molina. Molina's a country mile offside. I'm not sure why he played the ball, to be honest, but it's been flagged by the linesman. It'll be a free kick. So a chance for Cape Verde to have the ball. They've had 35% of it in this first half. Borges across to Lopez. Into the feet of Mendes. Keeping the ball but not making a great deal of ground. Lanini. Duarte manages to get a throw in on the halfway line. Looks like Moreira is going to take, plays it back to, or throws it back to Lopez. He himself with his own incredible story, how he was effectively picked up to play for Cape Verde via a LinkedIn message that he at first missed. And then when it was resent in English, he noticed, and now he's played at a World Cup. And not only that, he's played in a World Cup knockout match. Cape Verde in the final third now with possession of the ball. It's been a while since they've done this, and it's wild. Bit of a waste from Moreira, the right back, who'd got forward. Just a wild lash that went behind. And Emiliano Martinez takes the goal kick. And there's Romero. Barely broke sweat. Romero and Lisandro Martinez basically just been walking back and two to the halfway line. Fernandez out to Molina. The right back's touch gets away from him, and did he run out of pitch there? Yes, he did. So Cape Verde will have a throw in on the halfway line. Cabral will take. Babista, the Cape Verde coach, looks on. He was the African Coach of the Year in 2025. 56 years old, played in the Spanish lower leagues during his playing days. Some space for Lanini. Now, Laros Duarte, he's not seen much of the ball. Plays it between the lines for his namesake Leroy Duarte. Now Ryan Mendes on the right hand side. Block tackle by McAllister, almost wins it back, but Mendes has it again for Cape Verde. Now it's into the feet of Giovanni Cabral. It comes out to the right hand side, and there was a little bit of space. The cross wasn't the best. It was flashed across. It's been recovered by Sidney Lopez Cabral, and then the second ball comes in from the left this time, and it's cleared. That was better than the first. Just had a couple of half openings there in the last couple of minutes. Have Cape Verde down the right, but the final ball just letting him down. Leroy Duarte with his head in his hands. You don't sense that Cape Verde will get too many chances in the game, the way it's gone. Pressure being led here by Giovanni Cabral. Now Romero for Argentina. Not much movement from those in front of him. It's Alexis McAllister who's doing a lot of the running for Argentina. He was, of course, a Brighton player when they won the 2022 World Cup in Qatar. This is a good run from DePaul, direct through the middle. Diving tackle from Duarte, wins the ball off him, but then Sidney Lopez Cabral gives the ball away, trying to run it away. The young left back, he's excited, but does tend to give the ball away a little too much. And so Argentina settle back on it now. Romero to the left to Lisandro Martinez. Enzo Fernandez coming to the right hand side. Some space for DePaul. 20 yards out, enters the box, flashes it across. It was maybe intended for Almada, and eventually the flag has gone up for offside. I think against Almada, who didn't get through to him because Medina stuck his foot out. Just for a moment, Cape Verde just backed off DePaul, and he had a little bit of space to drive into. Rodrigo DePaul. Oh, that's a really nice turn by Giovanni Cabral. Gets away from Molina, but it's a poor selection of pass. He had space down the left, decided to cut in. Maybe should have carried on going, and the move is completely dead now because Leroy Duarte has fouled Enzo Fernandez. The 2-2 draw against Uruguay. They did come from behind to get the draw. They led in the first half and then conceded 2 goals right at the end of the first half to trail 2-1, but then Varela's goal on the hour mark sealed the point. Can they come from behind against another South American country in their maiden World Cup? It's only they only entered the World Cup qualifiers for the first time ahead of the 2002 World Cup. Reached their first African Cup of Nations in 2013. They got through to the quarterfinals in that one as well, so they've got a decent record in their first tournaments. But when you get through to the knockout stages of the World Cup, it's the real business end. It's the real giants of the game that you're facing, and there aren't many bigger than Argentina. So far this tie is going the way that everybody expected, and no doubt the man who everybody expected to make a difference, Lionel Messi, the goal scorer. And currently the difference between the two sides, but no chances for Cape Verde. They'll have to change that in the second half. Last couple of minutes of the first still to play. Lisandro Martinez walks into the Cape Verde half, then passes sideways to his right to Christian Romero. Barely any movement from anybody on the pitch, but a sharp pass from Martinez livens things up. Almada. Moreira stuck to him like glue and forces Argentina back. Lisandro Martinez again. He had the time and space to pick out the pass for the Messi goal. Here's McAllister, nice turn. He tries a sharp pass, it might fall for Enzo Fernandez. Rossini gets down well and saves two-handed to his left. But fairly routine for the veteran goalkeeper. But it opened up a little bit there for Argentina around the edge of the box. If they were to get a second, it would look like a mountain to climb for Cape Verde. There's DePaul. DePaul now. McAllister. Back to DePaul again. Sandro Martinez being afforded room. It proved costly on the half-hour mark. He's tried that long ball again to Messi. It was almost a carbon copy of the ball for the goal. This time Cape Verde had a couple of defenders back there and Messi couldn't get close enough to bring the ball in, but Lautaro Martinez just laid the ball off Enzo Fernandez for that earlier chance. Vitinha got down to his left and got two hands to push the ball away. 4 minutes being added on at the end of the first half. Argentina pushing for a second goal. Can they find one before the break? Romero. Molina, the right back's got room, but he plays it to DePaul. Now it comes out to Molina. DePaul, movement from Lautaro Martinez ahead of him. Back to Molina again. Now Alexis McAllister. Just keeping the ball moving here, Argentina, without really going very far. Enzo Fernandez has come to get his foot on the ball. Now Lisandro Martinez strides forward. Messi back to Lisandro Martinez. Messi again. He tries to play one in behind for Medina. It's intercepted, but the clearance doesn't get very far and it almost bounces back into Messi's path on the D on the edge of the box, but it's cleared away. But again, Cape Verde clear it once and almost immediately give the ball away, and Argentina are coming back, albeit they won't be coming back now because they've given a free kick away, and that will give Cape Verde a chance to clear their lines. Still 2 minutes of the 4 advertised added minutes. Borges, one of the Cape Verde centre halves, plays it to Duarte. Might Cape Verde be able to create a first real chance for themselves in these final knock-ins of the first half? Good strong tackle by Medina, wins the ball back for Argentina in the corner, and they're able to clear it away. Medina plays in France for Lens. Was on loan at Marseille last season. Here is Romero to Sandro Martinez. Looks like we're just going to play out this final 30 seconds with not a great deal happening. McAllister. DePaul was on the move, but McAllister decides to keep the ball. Now Martinez. I think, well, practically just burning time down. Martinez just stood with the ball at his feet. The referee's going to look at his watch and put his hand in the air and blow the half-time whistle. Lionel Messi breaking yet more records, extending his records, his 30th World Cup match, his 20th World Cup goal, the 8th consecutive game he scored at World Cups. He's the difference. Looks like a tall order for Cape Verde in the second half. Argentina 1, Cape Verde 0 half time. Join us in 15 minutes or so for the second half.
This is Nox Sports, your home for football energy, match talk, updates, reactions, and big game moments. From kickoff passion to final whistle drama, Nox Sports brings you the excitement, the analysis, and the sports vibe every fan deserves. Subscribe now to Nox Sports on YouTube. Nox Sports, where the game lives and the fans never sleep.
Nox Sports TV! Yeah, from the streets to the stadium lights. Everybody stand up! Let's go! Nox Sports TV! Yeah, from the streets to the stadium lights. Everybody stand up! Let's go! Nox Sports!
Argentina have been flawless in defense of their World Cup crown, as a 3-1 win over Jordan capped off a perfect group stage campaign W3, with La Selección conceding just their second goal in what is now a 10-game winning streak. Lionel Scaloni's men became just the third reigning champions to reach the World Cup knockout stage this century, and have given themselves every chance of going back-to-back, given that none of the top 10 ranked sides await them until at least the semi-final. They'll have to be on guard against complacency, though, as 7 of their last 13 World Cup knockout ties went to extra time, while no team have seen more games go to extra time than Argentina's 11 in World Cup history. Cape Verde are arguably the story of the tournament thus far, as going undefeated to progress from a group involving Spain, Uruguay, and Saudi Arabia was something few predicted. D3. They're the first nation to progress from their World Cup group without a victory since Chile in 1998, while also becoming the first debuting nation to reach the knockout stages since Slovakia in 2010, and the first African side since Ghana in 2006. The Blue Sharks are the lowest ranked side to reach the World Cup knockout stages in their debut appearance, and while they're massive outsiders here, keeping a clean sheet against fellow heavyweights Spain on match day, one of the group stage must be a source of inspiration.
This is Nox Sports, your home for football energy, match talk, updates, reactions, and big game moments. From kickoff passion to final whistle drama, Nox Sports brings you the excitement, the analysis, and the sports vibe every fan deserves. Subscribe now to Nox Sports on YouTube. Nox Sports, where the game lives and the fans never sleep. Nox Sports, the game never end. is Nox Sports, your home for football energy, match talk, updates, reactions, and big game moments. From kickoff passion to final whistle drama, Nox Sports brings you the excitement, the analysis, and the sports vibe every fan deserves. Subscribe now to Nox Sports on YouTube. Nox Sports, where the game lives and the fans never sleep.
Under the banner we stand, side by side, hand in hand. Across the pitch, the world begins. One open dream where glory lives. Raise it high, hear the call, every heart answer all. Now we rise to the light, one true game, one great night. Crown of victory, crown of victory. Lift the world up high, lift the world up high. Crown of victory, crown of victory. Sing it out tonight, sing it out tonight.
From every nation, every shore, we come to seek what came before. The brave first touch, the golden chance, the thunder of a final day.
Raise it high, hear the call, every heart answer all. Now we rise to the light, one true game, one great night. Crown of victory, crown of victory. Lift the world up high, lift the world up high. Crown of victory, crown of victory. Sing it out tonight, sing it out tonight. When the shadows start to fall, we stand together, standing tall.
With every name, with every flame, we answer history in our name.
Crown of victory, crown of victory. Lift the world up high, lift the world up high. Crown of victory, crown of victory. This is our moment now, this is our moment now. Under the banner we stand, side by side, hand in hand. Across the pitch, the world begins. One open dream where glory lives. Raise it high, hear the call, every heart answer all. Now we rise to the light, one true game, one great night. Crown of victory, crown of victory. Lift the
of the result this afternoon. Still a long way to go, still room for a shock, of course. But running out of time and a goal down without really creating much in that game either. It is Argentina, the defending champions, in control of proceedings here, as Lisandro Martinez plays the square for Romero, just sidling up toward the halfway line. Martinez again. Under a bit of pressure from Mendes, so finds Romero once more. Yeah, thought about the switch of play, but instead just keeps it simple to Molina on the right hand side. There is Lisandro Martinez crossing over the halfway line. Into this right hand side towards Thiago Almada. So Fernandez coming short to pick up possession, and now Romero, Cape Verde dropping deep yet again. Rodrigo de Paul gets it out of his feet and finds Messi on the right hand side. A ball down the channel. Almada, who does well to hold on to possession, but then gives it away as he tried to find Molina. It's a bit slappy there from the Atletico Madrid man looking for his club teammate. Here's Duarte into Pina. Passed by Lautaro Martinez. Duarte back to Borges. Now across the penalty area for Vozinha. Pico Lopez to his right. Lopez finds the feet of Mendes, who comes short off the right hand side to pick it up. Nice football as Sidney Cabral plays it infield. Duarte now spins around his man and picks a lovely ball. Moreira is forward from right back. If he can reach it, he can. Here is Steven Moreira. Early chance for Cape Verde. Moreira finds Da Costa at the edge of the box. Heavy first touch from the centre forward. Just allows Argentina to get bodies around to clear. Nuno Da Costa's been fairly isolated up front and just couldn't quite get that under control. It was a nice move from Cape Verde. Now, here's Cabral over to Sidney Cabral on the left hand side, taking on Molina on the outside. Plays it against the full back, and it's the corner kick. First corner kick of the game for Cape Verde. And a bright start, first corner kick of the game altogether to the second half from the African side. Emiliano Martinez organising everyone. Sidney Cabral, Lopez Cabral with the corner kick. Outswinger with the left foot towards the middle of the goal. Headed away to the edge of the box. Messi with the first time layoff. Only as far as Cape Verde player. It was Giovanni Cabral who had felt it, who had it go from way out, and I think he got a deflection, and it's out for another corner. Loose pass from Messi, and it was Rodrigo de Paul just gets his toe on it. But here comes another corner. Good start to this second half for Cape Verde. Lopez Cabral again to take. Pico Lopez getting Pina and the like. A weight in the box. Lopez Cabral, outswinger this time with the right, delivers towards the far post, and it's clash of heads in there as two Cape Verde players collide. They clear at Argentina, but there's still a player down in the penalty area. They play on, a bit of a wild swing at it there from Ryan Mendes. Looks like Giovanni Cabral is down on the field of play. You see it, Borges gets his head, and then Cabral came steaming in behind. Two of them did clash, but comes to nothing as Martinez just bumps Lopez in the air, illegally so according to the referee. So free kick to Cape Verde. Martinez hasn't really gone his way so far today. See on the score sheet last time out against Jordan from the penalty spot. Vozinha plays it into Pina in the middle of the park, out to Moreira now, closed down as far as Lopez clipped one into the feet of Da Costa. He can't quite get that to stick, and now it's at the feet of McAllister. Back to Enzo Fernandez now. There's Medina to the Cape Verde half. Fernandez again. Almada looking lively in front of him, but Fernandez will just hold on to it. Find Lisandro Martinez. So here's Romero. Da Costa working hard but just running out a bit of energy in that presses. Enzo Fernandez gets it going again. McAllister alongside him. Out to the right hand side. Here's Molina. And then Romero. Argentina just moving from right to left before Lautaro Martinez comes short, runs into the brick wall of Pina though, gives possession away. Now here's Duarte for Cape Verde. Lopez Cabral trying to get up alongside him, goes to Jovan Cabral. Now here is Lopez Cabral. Back as far as to Roy Duarte. Cape Verde holding on to a bit of possession. Here's Borges. As we close off the avenue to Pico Lopez, so it's back with Cabral now. Little check inside towards Da Costa, well read that time by Romero. Cleared by Molina towards DePaul. Lovely little layoff to find Lautaro Martinez. DePaul once more. Now Molina, Argentina defend that very well. And Molina, Martinez now into the middle of the park. McAllister picks up, looks forward, finds Messi, his first touch really of the second half. Lisandro Martinez. Messi again demanding it to feet and picking it up just shy of halfway. Messi, switch of players on over to the right hand side and he's picked him out and he can't quite control that. It was Molina making the move from right back from the wing inside. Messi found him, may have just been a touch too much on it, but Molina was through and in behind, couldn't quite get it to stick though, and it's a goal kick. Moreira then clipped as he drove past Almada. Free kick to Cape Verde. Moreira perhaps lucky that it was a foul there as he was giving away possession. Lopez switches it out to Lopez Cabral on the far side. He changes pass with Borges. Lopez Cabral now down the left hand channel. Da Costa trying to get there with Martinez, who does well to just hook it over his head and out for a Cape Verde throw in, but it is the African side again in possession here. They've been good in these opening 8 minutes or so of this second half. Here's Ryan Mendes now over on the right hand side, looking ahead, dinks one down the line. Moreira with the low cross. Da Costa again, touch less than bound, breaks to the edge of the box. Duarte with the effort. It's a good save from Martinez. Roy Duarte with the first effort on target for Cape Verde. They've been much improved since half-time. Da Costa, heavy touch from him. Fernandez couldn't clear, and it came out to Duarte. Left-footed effort from the edge of the box. Martinez had to be alert to it, and it remains 1-0. Better from Cape Verde though. Argentina have won a throw inside the opposition half. Lopez just clearing it under the attention of Lautaro Martinez. And then Romero. Argentina just need to be aware they are ahead and not been in control for vast swathes of this game, but it's still only one. Sandro Martinez now. Here's Medina. Now the Cape Verde press comes. Martinez back to Medina. Makes the pass down the line to Almada. Comes back in field for McAllister. In the middle of the pitch. Forward now for Enzo Fernandez. Almada's peeled out to this left hand side. And for options in field, it only has Lisandro Martinez. Shifted further on to Christian Romero. Now out wide for Rodrigo DePaul along the right hand side. Carries infield, nice ball to McAllister. Messi back to DePaul. This is really good. DePaul dances his way to the edge of the box. It's only half cleared. Messi picks it up. Here's Enzo Fernandez now. Support from Medina. Thought about the cross. Instead comes back to Fernandez. Rides a few challenges trying to escape pressure. Fernandez still going. DePaul into Messi. Stopped by Lopez. And eventually Cape Verde trying to scramble it clear as Duarte gets it back to Vozinha. Under pressure from Messi as the goalkeeper, just forced to hack it clear along the left hand side. Oh, very tight along the edge of that Cape Verde box, but they managed to get it across. Now Romero in possession again for Argentina. De Paul with an unorthodox laid off back to the Tottenham Hotspur man, but Molina forced to go all the way back to Emi Martinez. Clearance into the middle is only as far as Pina. Poor from the Aston Villa goalkeeper. And now Cape Verde have numbers forward. Here's Duarte in the middle of the park. Pina gets away from De Paul. Here's Cabral. There's Lopez Cabral in support along the left hand side. Roy Duarte. Lopez steps out of defence and plays it out to Moreira on this right hand side. Moreira just leaves that behind him, allows Medina to get the challenge in, but he's given possession away again. Here's Duarte. Back to Pina. Under pressure from Lautaro Martinez. Borges. And now Pico Lopez just inside the Argentine half. Looking ahead, plays it down the right hand side. He wanted Da Costa to make the run, but he held it. And straight out of play for a goal kick. As we see that Vozinha clearance under pressure from Messi. And then again that Duarte hit from outside the box through the legs of Romero, so it's a good stop from Emi Martinez, who saw it late. Did well to hang on to it as well. Martinez back to goal now. Finds McAllister under pressure from Da Costa. Over to the right hand side. Here's Rodrigo De Paul. Argentina just holding on to possession once more. Molina on the right hand side fizzes one in toward Almada. Good challenge in there from Borges again. Cape Verde carry it forward, and then Da Costa just hacked down there by Romero on halfway. Christian Romero perhaps a bit lucky to escape a yellow there. Real cynical foul. In fact, on Duarte, just catch him on the left foot. And this time Drew Fisher keeps the cards in his pocket. Inside from Herrera to Mendes. Fullback gets it, the return pass. Duarte couldn't quite carry it on towards Da Costa. Argentina have it again. De Paul into Messi. Forward for Martinez. Lopez read that though. Intercepts, and now is Duarte back to Pina. Carrying forward through Argentinian defenders. Da Costa, first time lay off to Moreira. Cape Verde growing in a bit of confidence here. Mendes. Duarte onto his brother Laros out to the left hand side. Here's Lopez Cabral now taking on Molina. Cuts inside. Duarte again gets it out of his feet. Loose ball though, intercepted that time by Enzo Fernandez, and now clipped forward. Pico Lopez intercepts though, gets there before Messi, and here comes the Cape Verde pressure again. Moreira out to the right hand side. Here's Ryan Mendes. Can he get the cross in? It's a low one. Duarte with the effort. It's level. Cape Verde level. It's Leroy Duarte. Unbelievable scenes in Miami. Duarte has drawn Cape Verde level against the world champions. Brilliantly picked out by Mendes. And it is 1-1. The pressure had been building from Cape Verde. It's a delightful little pass inside. And Duarte takes one touch before firing underneath Emiliano Martinez. The first goal for his country for Leroy Duarte. Argentina asleep at the back. They work it down the right hand side. Mendes with the ball into the box. And Duarte has time to pick a shot. Puts it between Lisandro Martinez's legs. Emiliano Martinez close the near post. He can't keep it out. And it is 1-1 between Argentina and Cape Verde. Incredible scenes. And then just on the hour, do we have a game in store here? What a sequence of events. Argentina haven't gotten started in this second half at all. Cape Verde starting to build a bit of confidence, and they have drawn level against the world champions. And the blue shirts, thoroughly outnumbered in the stands, go crazy. 1-1. And Lionel Scaloni has seen enough here. Double change incoming. Julian Alvarez will be introduced relatively soon, as will Nico Gonzalez, I think. Unbelievable scenes here. And can Argentina respond here? Over to the right hand side. Lautaro Martinez just muscled off the ball by Sidney Cabral, but he's given it straight to Messi. He can't get beyond Borges, and then Duarte just hacks clear. Lisandro Martinez now in the centre circle. Finds Enzo Fernandez. His pass towards Messi again, Duarte in the way. Rodrigo de Paul. Switch of play out to this left hand side. Picks out Medina. Header back across the penalty area. Pina does well to control it and then boot it clear. Here's Lisandro Martinez. And what scenes we have here. 1-1 between the champions and the debutants. Just over half an hour to go here. Romero in the centre circle. Again, slows it down. Martinez, lovely layoff. Messi in behind. Messi, saved by Vozinha. And again, a Borges scrambles clear. Unbelievable from the Cape Verde goalkeeper. Denies Messi. Surely the lead goal. It's a brilliant flick around the corner from Lautaro Martinez. Messi through one-on-one against Vozinha. Right footed, it's straight at the goalkeeper. And then they scramble the rebound clear. What an opportunity that is from Leo Messi. But he cannot take it. Here comes the double change now. Lautaro Martinez off. He'll be replaced by Alvarez. Up front, had a bit more dynamism. Thiago Almada also off. Nico Gonzalez on in his place. Lionel Scaloni probably cannot believe what he's witnessing here. Messi. You would have put your house on him to stick that one in the back of the net. He has a corner now to deliver from the right hand side. In swinger into the 6-yard box. It's straight into the gloves of Vozinha, who's just denied him. What a story he is, the 40-year-old goalkeeper. There's Sidney Cabral. Over to Cabral on the left hand side. Confidence surging through those Cape Verdean players now. Here's the goal scorer, Duarte. Pina into Ryan Mendes. Pico Lopez under pressure from Gonzalez. Gives it back to Vozinha. And Borges. Argentina just pressing a bit more here. And ball given away nearly in the centre. McAllister bundles into Cabral. Referee says play on. Here is Alexis McAllister. Rodrigo de Paul out to his right hand side. McAllister again. There's Molina joining the attack. De Paul infield once more. Messi picks it up 30 yards from goal. Plays it out to this left hand side. Gonzalez. Nice first touch from him taking on Moreira. Gonzalez stopped in his tracks. Has Medina in support. Just leaves that pass slightly short, but picks it up again. Nico Gonzalez. Infield to Lisandro Martinez. Now here's Fernandez. Medina down this left hand side near the byline. Just cuts back and finds Enzo Fernandez once more. McAllister and Fernandez. Switches play out to the right hand side. Romero. De Paul. Argentina moving from side to side. McAllister heaves one out to the left. Gonzalez, first time layoff towards Fernandez. Doesn't quite work out. Cape Verde clear. As a double change is coming for them as well. Gennaro Montero, one of those players about to come on for Cape Verde. Argentina on the attack once more. Here's Enzo Fernandez on the left hand side, infield as far as McAllister. Over to the right, Molina. Cape Verde just dropping ever so slightly deeper. They try to absorb this pressure. Lisandro Martinez now. Alvarez coming short to get involved. Here is Julian Alvarez now, 35 yards from goal. Getting ahead of him. It's all very tight in there. His only option is Romero. Molina again. DePaul wide on the right hand side. Again, Argentina holding on to possession but not going anywhere with it. Martinez lifts one over the top. Gonzalez, lovely layoff to the edge of the box. Fernandez tried the shot but skews it and it's wide. They want the corner, they're not going to get it. Lisandro Martinez with that little clip ball over the top again. This time to Nico Gonzalez. Couldn't quite pick him out though. Here comes the substitutions for Cape Verde. Duarte is off. Laros Duarte, that is. He's replaced by Montero. And then Nuno da Costa also being withdrawn. And in his place is Daylon Livramento, who started the game against Saudi Arabia. Like for like swap. Livramento playing in Italy with Casapia. We'll go straight up front. Cape Verde go short from the goal kick. Borges to Vazzinho, who now goes long towards Livramento, over his head. And now Martinez square to Romero, to DePaul. Rodrigo DePaul still carrying forward on the halfway. Looks for Alvarez, touches heavy but it's still there. And then Messi, 30 yards from goal, just gets hauled to the ground there, Leo Messi, by Pina, and it's the game's first yellow card. Kevin Pina protesting with the Canadian referee, but they fall on deaf ears. Just a drag back of the shirt and Messi takes a tumble. Free kick awarded. Pina picks up the booking, and as we approach just over 20 minutes to go, hydration break surely close. Free kick, it's fairly central. It looks to be maybe slightly too far out, but Messi has placed the ball down. DePaul standing near it as well. Vazzinho organising that wall. Similar range to Pina scored his free kick against Uruguay, you'd have to say, down that same end as well, in the same stadium. Messi surveying what's in front of him. It's a three-man wall for Cape Verde. Messi steps up, goes for goal. It's straight against the wall. Now Cape Verde trying to win the second ball. Big challenges going in there, but Argentina have won it back. McAllister. Here's Lisandro Martinez now. Looking for options. Not really moving with him, so he just goes to Romero. Now Rodrigo DePaul. Just on the halfway line. Lisandro Martinez again. Medina.
The substitute,
Left-hand
just
side.
unfortunate for him, didn't get the bounce he wanted. Ball sort of spun back on itself. There's DePaul. Not a great deal of movement in front of him. Comes back to Lisandro Martinez. Now Medina, the right back. The left back. Good pressing coming from Livramento. Ball forward. It's going to be too far for Enzo Fernandez. Alvarez, though, keeps it alive. Now Nico Gonzalez tries to find Messi, doesn't get his pass right. Cape Verde are able to clear. There's Romero. Now, Martinez. Medina. Some space on the left, plays it into Enzo Fernandez. Montero bites back at him. Fernandez plays it into Nico Gonzalez. It was an awkward flick, but Fernandez has recovered the ball by the byline. Plays it back to Alvarez. Now, Martinez, De Paul. Clips the ball in, looking for Messi. Half-headed away by Borges, and then it's volleyed further away. Only as far as De Paul. Although on the stretch, he can't quite find Gonzalez. Gonzalez, though, wins it back. Now Enzo Fernandez. Gonzalez gives him a little bit of width on the left. Romero. We're in the final 20 minutes in Miami. Argentina 1, Cape Verde 1. Incredible World Cup story. And who knows what will happen as Alvarez. Messi on the edge of the box is tripped. And this is much more in shooting range. Alvarez, showed good strength in the box just to get in front of his man and lay it off for Messi, who was then tripped by Duarte, the Cape Verde goal scorer. And so 20 yards out from goal, Messi will surely be having a good look at this. There is a Alvarez is stood there as well. De Paul wanted Duarte to be booked for the foul on Messi. The referee hasn't obliged. Senior is organising a four-man wall. There's a man lay on the ground, which is Montero. Messi's played it quickly, and what a save from Vecina. He was still organising his wall. He was over to the right-hand side of his goal, but he flew over to the other side and at full stretch tips away Lionel Messi's free kick. And it goes behind for a corner. The goalkeeper pulling off an excellent save. De Paul will with the corner from the Argentina right. It's an outswinger. It's headed on by Martinez, but just beyond. Alvarez. Yeah, he was still lining up on his right-hand post for Vecina, and Messi saw the opportunity, tried to bend it in the other corner, and Vecina, well, if Messi had got it right in the corner, I'm not sure the goalie would have made it, but it was just a yard inside the post. The goalkeeper says he couldn't hear the whistle. That'll be his age. And now we have the hydration break, which is a little later than normal, partly because there's not really been a break in the game. And Vecina's taking the opportunity to have a word with the referee. Say they didn't quite hear the whistle for that free kick. So Argentina have got a bit of work to do here. They'll have to roll up their sleeves. Argentina 1, Cape Verde 1. Messi's goal cancelled out by Roy Duarte. An incredible equaliser. Incredible story. And can Cape Verde do the unthinkable and knock the reigning champions out of the World Cup? You would think in this last 15 minutes it will be Argentina pushing for the win more so than Cape Verde. You just wonder whether they will want to just stay in for as long as possible. If they can force extra time and take it to penalties, do they see that as their best chance of winning rather than going for broke in this final 15 minutes? for a winner. Gabista giving some instructions to Montero and Mendes on the sideline. Well, Vecina, he's made a couple of good saves, but of course his newfound fame might be of attraction to clubs interested in signing him over the summer. Might still be busy next week if Cape Verde pull off this mother of all upsets. So players just returning to the field after the hydration break. We've got less than 15 minutes of the 90 left. Argentina 1, Cape Verde 1. And Messi and Vecina having a battle or two in the second half. It's a goal kick for Cape Verde to get us back underway. Vecina straight down the middle. McAllister wins the header. Montero heads it back. Here he is, Montero. Oh, he's just being dragged to ground by McAllister. So Cape Verde will have a free kick. Midway inside, it's probably midway between the edge of the box and the centre circle in the Argentina half. Montero just slammed the brakes on, and McAllister, who was chasing back, didn't expect it and just barged into the back. Emiliano Martinez is shouting some instructions, but it would, if Cape Verde were to score from here, it would be probably the greatest free kick of all time, let alone the greatest upset of all time. The ball's being placed with some purpose. I think he's going to have a shot from here. He's nearly 40 yards out. The shot comes and it's woeful. It's a daisy cutter. I'm not even sure in Kevin Lanini's wildest dreams he could have expected to score from there. Romero tripped by Livramento as Argentina tried to play it out from the back. Time ticking on. And I suppose in a World Cup where you've got to play an extra game compared to previous editions, Argentina would prefer not to have extra time. Certainly in a game where you entered it as heavy favourites. A couple of fouls going in here in midfield, and there's one on Enzo Fernandez that has resulted in a yellow card for, well, I think the referee was thinking of a yellow card for Lanini, but Lanini's already had a yellow card, and the referee's just giving him a talking to. Wonder whether Lanini might end up being withdrawn, because last thing Cape Verde want is a man to be sent off. Willie Semedo looks like he's getting ready on the sideline. As now Argentina come down the left. Gonzalez hooks the ball back into the box, but a brave header from Cabral gets it away. Willie Semedo and Helio Varela, scoring that Uruguay game, are coming on. And off goes Ryan Mendes and Jovan Cabral, so Lanini staying on. Willie Semedo will just give Cape Verde a little bit of pace from them wide areas. we're just heading towards 10 minutes to go of the 90. Argentina 1, Cape Verde 1. Ball didn't quite break for Argentina, and now here's Semedo on the right hand side. Concedes a throw-in. Medina gets on with it quickly. Martinez, now Alvarez to Messi. Messi pokes it out wide. Alvarez was offside and steps over it, and somehow Lopez has diverted it wide. That looked for all money, like it was going into the back of the net. Alvarez stepped over the ball. He was offside. It was a good ball across the goal mouth, and Lopez with Gonzalez behind him ready for a tap-in somehow manages to divert it wide. From the corner, Argentina whip the ball in, and it's cleared. Is this the first sign of some urgency from Argentina? That's a terrible pass from Enzo Fernandez, and it goes out for a throw-in. But Messi and Alvarez combining. It was Enzo Fernandez waiting, actually. It would have been a tap-in for him, but Lopez somehow, not only has he got down, how he's not put it in his own goal. Remarkable. He was facing his own goal. He was in the middle of the goal mouth. He somehow managed to divert it wide. That's the closest Argentina have been to a second goal. Vecino with that excellent save from Messi's free kick. Here's Alexis McAllister. Argentina passing the ball about with a bit more urgency. Now Martinez slows it down. Gonzalez back to Medina, but some good pressing from Montero, and that rushes Argentina, but they almost get a break. Vecino's a long way out of his goal, but dives on the ball. Just from nowhere, Cape Verde put a bit of an aggressive press on Argentina, and it forced them to rush. But the rush pass nearly turned into something for Nico Gonzalez. Here's Lisandro Martinez. Is it a case of next goal wins? DePaul strides forward. Messi drops it back off for DePaul, who carries on his run, puts it out to Nico Gonzalez, who puts it across the box, and again it's cleared. This time it's Lanini. Another dangerous low ball across the edge of the goal mouth. This time from Nico Gonzalez, and this time Lanini diverts it wide. Argentina making another change. DePaul sprints off. He's been replaced by Leandro Paredes. Plays one of only two players who plays in Argentina in this squad. Can he help them to find a winning goal? Well, not sure what Enzo Fernandez was doing there, but he's gone down and then landed on the ball and handballed it. So it's a Cape Verde free kick. But Enzo Fernandez is down, but also Medina is down. And he looks frustrated, Medina. Enzo Fernandez is getting help for a bit of cramp. But Medina looks a little more serious than that. Yeah, looks like Medina is going to come off. Enzo Fernandez still trying to sort his cramp problem out. And Argentina are going to make a change. Medina's sat back down. I don't think Argentina perhaps had a substitute ready. Medina's now back on his feet and he's running off. And well, a bizarre minute or so there. Tagliafico has come on. Now Cape Verde coming forward down the left hand side. A low ball is blocked by Paredes. Cape Verde with a throw in, level with the edge of the penalty area. Thrown in for Duarte. Argentina win it back. There's an offside flag gone up, so Argentina will reset. 4 minutes of the 90 to go, still 1-1. Are Argentina going to be taken to extra time by Cape Verde? Messi peeled out to the right hand side to have a run, and he gets beyond one, gets to the byline. Lionel Messi crosses in, headed out by Borges. Now McAllister comes into the box, shoots, takes a nick, does it? No, a goal kick. He ran at it at pace. In fact, he's got the corner now, McAllister. The ball was cleared, he chested it down and then hammered it on the half volley. It did take a deflection, and so Argentina will have a corner. Desperate times for Cape Verde. Messi will take on the right hand side, left footed in, swinging. Every man back for Cape Verde. Referee just telling a few players to keep their arms down. And it comes from Messi. Vicinha. I think it was Vicinha. The defender might have just beat him to it. He went to punch the ball. A rushed cross. Might be kept in though by Tagliafico. He wasn't offside. Here is the left back again. Alvarez plays it out towards Messi, who has to get back at it. Now Messi's having a run into the box. Messi into the feet of McAllister, who tried to tee it up for Alvarez, but it was well read by a Cape Verde defender and they're able to clear. I think we might be in for a lot of this in this final 2 or 3 minutes, and whatever is being added on. It's almost attack versus defence as Argentina seek a winner. Messi under pressure from Cabral, shrugs him off. Lionel Messi clips a ball in, and McAllister arrives late, and Lopez again with the intervention. They're appealing for handball, Argentina. It was Messi's cross and Lopez just got there. As it looked like McAllister, who was arriving late, just beyond McAllister, and well, actually McAllister did get a head on it. It did hit the arm of Lopez, but he knew very little about it. Don't think it's a penalty. I think they're having a look at this. The referee's just held the game, but I don't think there'll be a VAR check for this. Lopez headed it against his own arm, and the referee says play on. That's the right decision. With the final minute of the 90, Messi. Sandro Martinez. Tagliafico. Ball clip forward, that's too near to the goalkeeper. Vicinha comes out and claims. Bowls the ball out for Montero. Do Cape Verde fancy the goal of their lives here in the last minute. That's a poor pass though by Moreira, the right back. We'll wait for the board to appear. We're just ticking up to 90 now. Paredes. Lisandro Martinez. Back to Paredes. Argentina got numbers on the left. Paredes. Cape Verde, every man back behind the ball. 8 minutes of added on time as the ball's clipped in. It's nodded back down in the box. It's not dealt with by Semedo. It's still alive. Alvarez has to come out to Enzo Fernandez. Now Tagliafico. Alvarez on the edge of the box. Trying to find space for a shot. Can't find space for a shot. Good defending again by Cape Verde, and they're able to pass their way out of trouble. But Livramento can't get to that ball, and it comes back through Romero. Paredes. Enzo Fernandez. Here is Paredes. Cape Verde happy to just watch Argentina with the ball here. Messi. It's like two brick walls, the lines from Cape Verde. Molina. Now Paredes, they're just passing from side to side. Paredes is going to shoot from range here, Paredes. Vecina makes the save. Caught it. Okay, Paredes, but it was a long way out and it was a comfortable height for Vecina. So we've had 2 of the 8 added on minutes. We'll be heading to extra time if the score remains as it is. Four of the other ties have gone to extra time. Only one of the 4 has been settled in extra time, and that was the Belgium-Senegal match. The other 3 went to penalties. Argentina will still be hoping it doesn't get to that. But they're running out of time to break Cape Verde down. Molina's cross from the right takes a deflection. Lopez just about does enough to put off the men in the middle for Argentina. And here's McAllister into Messi, followed by Duarte, the 2 goal scorers battling, and Messi's being tripped again. It's Duarte who's tripped him on the edge of the box, and Messi is going to have another chance to have another free kick at goal. Duarte just couldn't resist having a nibble. In fact, he was probably fouled before Duarte fouled him. Messi got fouled twice basically there. He's got a free kick a couple of yards outside the box on the right side for a left footer. And a man who's already had so many incredible moments in his career, is he about to create another one and finally beat off this incredible effort from the minnows of Cape Verde? Don't think Vecina will be hugging his post for too long here, setting up the wall after he was nearly caught out last time. It won't be the last chance. Still a few minutes to go even after this free kick. Lionel Messi, free kick to potentially send Argentina through. He's gone low. Vecina gets enough on it. He's cleared it, and then the rebound is just loops back into the hands of Vecina. Referee's given a free kick for something in there anyway. Just went low, Messi, perhaps trying to catch the goalkeeper out, but the goalkeeper was unmoved and shoveled it away. And another chance goes begging. Free kick now for Cape Verde inside the Argentina half. Moreira's just been caught. So free kick for Cape Verde. Cabral curls it in, it's headed away. Now Montero. Out to the left, Cape Verde having possession of the ball here, and maybe are Argentina resigned to the fact that they're going to have to go to extra time. Ball's played forward. Argentina can't get it away, it goes out for a throw-in. Just got a minute left of the 8 added on. It's Cape Verde in possession of the ball. Cabral plays it out to the left. There's a run down the line. Paredes trips his man. Referee, oh no, he doesn't. Referee says it was a dive. Or rather that it wasn't a foul, if nothing else. Varela trying to win something. Now a free kick for Argentina. This is going to be their last chance of regulation time. They're trying to squeeze Cape Verde back. Just about to tick up to 8 minutes. I wonder if the referee's going to add a little bit more. There's been a few stoppages in the injury time. Are Argentina going to carve out a last opportunity? No, they're not. Cape Verde are going to take the world champions Argentina to extra time here at the FIFA World Cup. Leroy Duarte's equaliser, adding another chapter to this fabled story of Cape Verde at their maiden World Cup. We'll be back in a couple of minutes with the extra time period. Argentina 15 shots to Cape Verde 6.
every shore. We come to seek what came before. The brave first touch, the golden chance, the thunder of a final day.
Raise it high, hear the call, every heart answer all. Now we rise to the light, one true game, one great night. Crown of victory, lift the world up high, lift the world up high. Crown of victory, sing it out tonight, sing it out tonight. When the shadows start to fall, we stand together, standing tall.
With every name, with every flame, we enter history in our name.
Crown of victory, lift the world up high, lift the world up high. Crown of victory, this is our moment now, this is our moment now.
This is Nox Sports, your home for football energy, match talk, updates, reactions, and big game moments. From kickoff passion to final whistle drama, Nox Sports brings you the excitement, the analysis, and the sports vibe every fan deserves. Subscribe now to Nox Sports on YouTube. Nox Sports, where the game lives and the fans never sleep. Nox Sports, the game never end.
Penalty box, Lopez Cabral, heavy push, McAllister just nicks it off him. Argentina looking for an early goal in extra time. Paredes hunting after this loose ball, can't quite find Fernandez, picked up by Pina again. He's been excellent at the base of midfield for Cape Verde. Out to this left hand side, Varela, Pina again, and now Borges. Pico Lopez was involved in that half moment of controversy at the end. Ball appeared to strike his arm, came off his head first. He's misplaced that pass, straight out of play. What a job Bobista has done as we see him there. Exceptionally well coached team, this Cape Verde side. Brought the defending champions to extra time in the first knockout round game. Paredes, Alvarez comes short to pick up possession. Then Molina, an option on the right hand side. First time ball into the middle. Pico Lopez just behind, and it will be a corner. Made that brilliant clearance at the end of normal time. In the correct position again. Borges just encouraging his side. First corner kick of extra time here. Messi to take. They have another chance in them. Be an outswinger from the captain. Into the box. Header on goal. To the back post it comes. Comes here. Lisandro Martinez, it's in! They do have their goal! Lisandro Martinez fires into the top corner. Argentina go in front 2 minutes into extra time. Cape Verde players surround the referee. They feel as though there's an infringement. He gets an assist in the first. He gets a goal in extra time. Lisandro Martinez, second goal for his country. Rifles past Vozinha into the near post. Argentina in front again. Cruel on Cape Verde, but the world champions hit back. The ball fired into the near post from the corner by Messi. McAllister just about gets the flick on ahead of Semedo. It's over the head of Tagliafico, comes to Martinez, unmarked, he takes a touch. He's not closed down quick enough as it comes out to him. Cabral goes to ground. Martinez gets it out of his feet and then left foot hammers it into the roof of the net. Vozinha no chance at his near post, too much pace on it. Lisandro Martinez, dagger. 2-1 Argentina. And can Cape Verde come back again? Goal confirmed, half a question of offside at the back post as Tagliafico challenged for the ball. He never got a touch on it though. And it is Argentina 2, Cape Verde 1. 2 minutes into extra time. World champions ahead again. Is there a response? Here come Cape Verde once more. Sidney Cabral. Over to Varela. Can't get beyond Molina. Last touch off the Cape Verde substitute. Throw in Argentina. Well, you know, Scaloni, his side started slow at the beginning of the second half and they've given it away here. Varela, loose by Romero. A challenge from the Spurs man who goes down. Still there, Montero. Out to the right hand side, Romero still down in the centre of the pitch for Argentina. Switch of play out to Duarte, the man who already has a goal. Takes it down with his chest, lays it to Varela on the left hand side. Cuts inside onto his right foot. Lopez Cabral finds Moreira. Here's Pico Lopez. Pina. Now it's Argentina's turn to defend. Varela. They are not going down without a fight here. Straight back on the attack. Now Lopez Cabral with the outswinger of his own. Can he cause a bit of chaos? Delivers. Deep one to the back post. Big header in there. It was Nico Gonzalez. And it's behind for another corner. Cape Verde fans in the stand thoroughly outnumbered. But boy, have their side put in a performance today. Argentina fans standing in full voice. Lopez Cabral. Another corner. Outswinger. This is a low one to the near post. Takes a flick. Pico Lopez is in there. Tried to back heel it towards goal. It's another corner. Borges was in there too. Never really looked too comfortable from a defensive perspective from Argentina. Ricocheted around. Martinez just about hooks it clear behind. Third corner in a row. Borges back on his feet. This time they go short to the edge of the box. They work the angle. Chance for a strike. Moreira was closed down immediately. It's still there for Cape Verde though. But they've given possession away. Now Argentina can come back. Tagliafico. Head down along that left hand side. Needs support. Dark blue shirts flooding around him. He's picked a pass out. Here's Messi in the middle. Just slowing it down for Argentina. Leandro Paredes. Lisandro Martinez. What an evening he's had. Peach of an assist in the first half. And now potentially the winning goal in extra time. On the ball again. Maybe trying to bait Livramento into pressing him. Paredes forward for Enzo Fernandez. Still running, the Chelsea man. Outside him is Nicolas Gonzalez. Now Tagliafico. Paredes. Argentina just trying to wear Cape Verde out with a spell of possession here. Fernandez, little ball down the left hand channel. Gonzalez, Lopez goes out to meet him. Instead he finds the feet of Alvarez. Messi back to Alvarez. Messi again inside the penalty area, blocked by Lopez. Still might be there. Alvarez on the turn. Straight against Lopez. Cabral, corner kick. Delightful link-up play from Argentina's front two. Nearly finding the back of the net. Two big blocks in there. First from Lopez, then from Lopez Cabral. Alvarez to Messi, to Alvarez, back to Messi. And then Alvarez with the strike following the initial Pico Lopez block. Another corner kick. They scored from their last one. And they get another. Messi, this time an in-swinger from the right-hand side. Toward the near post, it's flicked on, back to the edge of the box. Strike on goal from Enzo Fernandez, closed down that time by Montero. Throw into Argentina over the far side. Double substitution coming for Cape Verde as they introduce some fresh legs. Roy Duarte, the man who drew them level, is being withdrawn, as is Kevin Pina on a yellow card. Really top performance from him in the middle of the park. On Vincent Benchamal, and as well we have Yannick Semedo. So Benchamal and Semedo on. Benchamal's gone up front as Babista goes for broke here. Nothing to lose from a Cape Verde perspective. They've been colossal this evening, but now space opening up for Argentina. Enzo Fernandez out to Gonzalez, passes behind. Alvarez in the middle, and Cape Verde can come back the other way. Varela now, end-to-end stuff here. Benjamin make you move through the middle. Varela keeps it himself. McAllister across to close the space. Good tackle from the Liverpool midfielder. Throw in to Cape Verde. Here's Lopez Cabral into the middle now. Montero. Here's Pico Lopez. Yannick Semedo picks it up. Varela free on this left hand side again. Infield Moreira, little ball into the middle. Emi Martinez just hesitated, but it was over the head of Livramento, and then he eventually did claim it. Testing ball into the box. But Argentina prevail on that occasion. Here's Romero out to Molina, closed by Benchamal. Clearance up towards Messi, easily taken by Lopez Cabral. Here's Moreira now. Infield to Yannick Semedo, out to the right hand side to Moreira. Yannick Semedo again in the middle of the park. Switch the play out to this left hand side. Varela, the out ball again. Nice first touch from the substitute. Back in field now. As far as Montero. Here's Moreira on the right hand side. Willie Semedo an option down the line. Instead he just keeps it simple. And Pico Lopez. Possession all with Cape Verde at the moment. So we approach the end of the first half of extra time. Argentina ahead. Here's Varela though. Again running at Molina. Cuts inside then outside. Needs help. 3 Argentinian defenders come to close him down. Eventually it's a goal kick. Only for a moment he was going to get a free. But between Molina, Romero and Martinez, they end up dealing with it. As see that Sandro Martinez finish again. It really is a smashing hit at the near post. Ball now at the feet of Vozinha, closed down by Alvarez. Borges and Pico Lopez do brilliantly to play out from the back. What a heroic performance from those three. Lopez, Borges and Vozinha. Now they come forward again here, Cape Verde, along the left hand side. Lopez Cabral hasn't stopped running all night. Varela. Take on the fullback again. Lopez Cabral has support. Here's Yannick Semedo. Swishes it back out to Lopez Cabral. Chance of a cross. Cuts back inside onto his right foot. Lopez Cabral for the top corner. They are level. It's 2-2. It's an absolute stunner. Sydney Lopez Cabral has brought Cape Verde level for a second time. This time in extra time. Unbelievable goal. Straight into the crowd. It is 2-2. Sydney Lopez Cabral. There are no words to describe this. It's mayhem in Miami. Argentina 2, Cape Verde 2. Unbelievable hit. Lopez Cabral in from the left wing onto his right foot. Curls an absolute peach past Emi Martinez. Into the top corner. An extraordinary turn of events. And for the second time we're level. Unbelievable. The performance of their lives from Cape Verde. Drew Fisher now wants a word with the goal scorer. I think he's going to pick up a booking for going into the crowd. But my God, what a goal. He gets it on the left-hand corner of the box. First touch goes past McAllister and then somehow whips an incredible strike into the top corner. What a game. What a game. What a performance from Cape Verde. They won't go away. Final minute of the first half of extra time. Ball lifted to the back post. Alvarez gets his head on it. They want the handball. Referee says play on. Here comes the counter from Cape Verde. Blue shirts swarming forward. Still there. Loose pass though from Livramento. Argentina bench up on their feet. They want the VAR check for a potential handball here. Referee Drew Fisher says play on. 3 minutes added at the end of this first half. We'll see this one again. Montiel, who's been introduced since the goal, on for Molina with the header. Here is Montiel, the man who delivered the trophy to Argentina from the spot kick last time. He may need to step up again, but a goal of the tournament contender from Sydney Lopez Cabral. Argentina's turn to come forward. Nico Gonzalez on the left hand side. Ball to the edge of the box. Brings the Messi save by Vozinha. Montiel blocked by Lopez Cabral. It just won't fall. Leo Messi denied again. And here come Cape Verde. Moreira. Back to Willie Semedo on the right hand side. Here's Montero. And suddenly it's Cape Verde with the energy in their legs. We have witnessed a game for the ages here. We still have 15 minutes plus to go. Varela into the middle of the pitch. Here's Montero, for Cape Verde. Yannick Semedo clips one forward. It won't reach Livramento. And suddenly we are 2-2. Argentina absolutely shell-shocked. They have to go again. Cape Verde have somehow drawn level with one of the best goals you are going to see at this tournament. Paredes running around in circles to try create a bit of space under pressure from Ben Shimal. Here's Romero on halfway. 30 seconds of the 3 minutes at the end of the first half of extra time. Messi gets dispossessed near halfway but wins it back. Montiel back infield towards Messi. Over, hits the pass though. Intercepted. Cape Verde coming forward. And then Montero, just cleaned out of it by McAllister in the middle of the park. Free kick awarded. Oh, kicked out of play. Montero still down injured. Sidney Lopez Cabral. A moment of history. It's an utterly astonishing strike from the fullback. Straight into the top corner. Emi Martinez with absolutely no chance whatsoever. An incredible hit. Bit of a stoppage in play. Here as Montero receives treatment. And I think that is the end of the first half of extra time. It is. We will be back very shortly for the second. Argentina 2, Cape Verde 2. More drama ahead.
This is Nox Sports, your home for football energy, match talk, updates, reactions, and big game moments. From kickoff passion to final whistle drama, Nox Sports brings you the excitement, the analysis, and the sports vibe every fan deserves. Subscribe now to Nox Sports on YouTube. Nox Sports, where the game lives and the fans never sleep. Nox Sports, the game never end.
Nox Sports TV! Yeah, from the streets to the stadium lights. Everybody stand up! Let's go! Nox Sports TV! Yeah, from the streets to the stadium lights. Everybody stand up! Let's go! Nox Sports!
behind for a goal kick. And Cape Verde with the performance of the World Cup so far. Absolutely incredible. Livramento wins the flick. Romero sends it up towards Enzo Fernandez. Holds off a challenge. Finds its way towards Julian Alvarez now. Carries it forward into the Cape Verde half. Gonzalez peels out to the left hand side. Here's the Juventus man. That's Tagliafico. Paredes. Now Messi. 45 yards from the Cape Verde goal. Little pass up towards McAllister, who's taken down from behind there by Montero. Free kick to Argentina. In a decent position over on the right hand side. Challenge from behind from the Cape Verde number 10. So, chance for Messi to heave this one into the box. See if someone can get a touch on it. Free kick from the right hand side. Cape Verde defending their penalty spot. Messi standing over it, delivers, flicked on at the near post. McAllister can't quite get to it. It's hoofed clear by Cape Verde. Tagliafico, poor header from him. It's straight to a Cape Verde player, and now the dark blue shirts are swarming forward, and they may have outnumbered the Argentine ones. McAllister just gets back to put a challenge in. It's still there for Cape Verde over on the left hand side. Semedo back in field. Here's Montero. Poor effort though. Tries to have a go from way out. In fact, it's Yannick Semedo. Just a bit of a rush of blood to the head. So, Argentina come again. Andrew Paredes. Carrying up toward the halfway line. Alexis McAllister now. Paredes. Switching play out to this left. He's picked out Tagliafico. First touch takes him near the corner flag. Comes back as far as Enzo Fernandez. Does well to ride a few challenges. Fernandez at the edge of the box. Tries to get the pass away. Challenge from behind is illegal. Referee says play on. Lisandro Martinez now. Romero near halfway. Martinez. Now Alvarez. Hasn't had much of an impact off the bench, but here he goes. Alvarez lays it out to his left. Tagliafico. Messi just lurking in a bit of space. 25 yards from goal, but the flag is up against Nico Tagliafico. Free kick to Cape Verde. As we see it, Tagliafico just the wrong side of the line. Penny for Lionel Scaloni's thoughts, and with the form Vozinha is in, maybe Argentina don't quite fancy penalties. Tagliafico heads that against Willie Semedo's back, and then Semedo goes in for a second challenge and concedes a free kick. Just a bit over aggressive. Babista right in front of him, not too happy with that at all. But when you play on, 10 minutes remaining of extra time. Argentina 2, Cape Verde 2, in one of the all-time clashes here in the round of 32. Enzo Fernandez. Right to the left-hand side, Gonzalez. Taking on his man, Gonzalez. In, still going Gonzalez. Brilliant challenge by Borges on the edge of the 6-yard box. Slaloming run from Nico Gonzalez. Got past 2 or 3 Cape Verde defenders. Looked like he was going to pull the trigger, but Borges across to put the challenge in. Messi to take the corner. Outswinger from the skipper towards the middle of the goal. Header goal! They have the lead again! It's Romero! Christian Romero rises highest to head home. Argentina take the lead for the 3rd time. It's the 110th minute. Blue and white shirts swarm the Tottenham man near the corner flag. Vozinha beaten. It is 3-2 Christian Romero with a towering header into the top corner. A Messi assist. Argentina 3, Cape Verde 2 in extra time. It's a brilliant header. He gets there just before Borges may even take a nick off the Cape Verde defender. Vizinha clawed at it in the air, was never going to reach it. And Argentina take the lead, and upon replay, perhaps the cruelest thing, it may have been going wide. But the nick of Borges, I think, has taken it past Vizinha. Incredible, incredible. Argentina come back again. Can Cape Verde respond for a third time here? They have just under 10 minutes to do so. They've gone above and beyond so many times, not only in this game but in this tournament. Do they have one more in them? Or can Argentina finally seal their place in the last 16? Messi now on the ball in the middle of the park. Fernandez, McAllister. Judging by how this game has gone, surely there's another twist of some kind. But Argentina in possession. McAllister, careless in possession in the middle of the park. Alvarez working hard to win it back, and he has. Julian Alvarez down the right hand side. Messi in the middle. Messi won't reach it. Intercepted there by Montero. Straight back to Vizinha. Now Borges. Vizinha again under a bit of pressure. Plays it into the middle. An Argentina player is down. Cape Verde play on. Here's Willy Semedo over on the right hand side, trying to get beyond Taliafico. Plays it back. Argentina sitting off now. Sidney Lopez Cabral already produced one incredible moment. Does he have another one? They still go. Cape Verde cross into the middle. It's closed down by Montiel. Chasing after it. Here is the ball to the back post. Won't quite reach it. Moreira on the stretch. Behind for a goal kick. Just a few centimetres too much for the fullback. It was Montero trying to pick him out. Alexis McAllister is down. As we see it again, Romero heads towards goal. It takes a touch off the arm, the right arm of Borges, and nestles in the bottom corner. Argentina 3, Cape Verde 2. Pico Lopez wins that above Nico Gonzalez. Here he is again. Ball into the middle. Montero. Space opening up for Cape Verde on the pitch. Varela taking on Montiel. He's gone beyond him. And then Montiel hacks him down. Free kick Cape Verde right on the edge of the box. It's a yellow card for Montiel. And they have another chance here to potentially make it 3-3. Free kick on the left hand side, right near the edge of the box. It's been an absolute war of attrition. It's from, in fact, a similar spot to where Sidney Lopez Cabral brought Cape Verde level at 2-2, and he has placed the ball down. It's a two-man wall for Amy Martinez. And I have a feeling Sidney Lopez Cabral will go and try hit this one and find the exact same spot.
This is Nox Sports.
Free kick Cape Verde, 5 minutes of extra time remaining. Sidney Lopez Cabral hits it again. It's a brilliant save from Martinez. It's the exact same effort, the whip on it, the bend on it, the power on it. This time Martinez tips it over the bar. It's heading for the top corner. Big right hand from Emi Martinez. And it's a corner kick. Sidney Lopez Cabral almost doing the impossible twice. But a big save from Emi Martinez
This is Nox
to keep his side
Sports.
in front. A lot of bodies in there. And bodies on the ground for both sides. Taliafico down, holding his nose. Lopez Cabral down after hitting that. And players from both sides surrounding the referee. I think Taliafico feels as though there was a stray arm in there. Drew Fisher, the referee, gesturing at someone on the sideline. He's telling Taliafico, I think, that he has to go off. Just trying to see exactly what happened here at the back post. Taliafico goes down. Not much of any sort of contact, really. But there appears to be blood on his shirt. He does have to change it. So he obviously got a whack at something, and he will have to go off the pitch for at least a minute here. So Argentina temporarily down to 10 as they look to defend this corner. Referee having a word here. Steven Moreira. Taliafico is allowed back onto the pitch to defend this corner. Ready to be swung in here by Yannick Semedo. 2.5 minutes left in extra time. You'd get the feeling there'll be some added on. Cape Verde looking to come back for a third time level. Semedo, right footed, outswinger into the middle. Poor delivery, headed away at the near post by Paredes. Throw into Cape Verde inside the Argentinian half. Babista looks on. Semedo with the throw into the middle. Looking for a flick. He's only found Lisandro Martinez. Gonzalez can't quite clear it. It's still there for Cape Verde. Moreira bustling his way through challenges. Gets across into the middle. There's a header on goal. Outstretches Ben Shimal. Martinez gets his hand to it. It is a corner. Gilson Ben Shimal nearly getting on the end of that one. Emi Martinez though. Ben Shimal is still down. Corner taken short. But referee wants it to be taken again. Martinez just gets a palm to it. Another corner here. Everyone defending the Argentina box. Whipped in, headed away by Enzo Fernandez. Messi chasing the loose ball. He won't quite reach it. It's back into the box and it's blazed over. Livramento has missed an absolute sitter, but the flag is up anyway, sparing his blushes. It was sent back in to the middle. Hook clear. He's well offside, to be fair, but from 6 yards out on the half volley, blazes over. As we see that Ben Shimal effort again, headed back toward goal by Borges. Ben Shimal outstretched, couldn't quite reach it. Emi Martinez down to palm it out. The drama
This
in this
is
game
Nox
is never
Sports.
gonna end. Free kick into the final minute of the 120 here in Miami. Pico Lopez wins a header up towards Willie Semedo. Cleared by Paredes into the stands. Throw in for Cape Verde. Scaloni gesticulating wildly on the bench. Pico Lopez into the middle. Here's Montero out to the left hand side. Lopez Cabral will have 3 additional minutes here at the end of this game. 3 minutes. Is there another twist? Ball to the edge of the box. Strike on goal is deflected. And behind for a corner. Lisandro Martinez in the way. Effort from way out from Varela. Corner kick. Martinez is still down after blocking that. And to be fair to him, you can see why. Let's just say catches him in a sensitive area, blocking that. But that could have gone anywhere. Martinez still hunched over, but still continuing. Corner kick to be taken here by Helio Varela. Yannick Semedo, excuse me. Right-footed outswinger. It's a low one towards the edge of the box. Controlled, sent towards goal. Cleared away by Paredes. Enzo Fernandez chasing it, and Argentina have won it back. And now they have numbers coming through the middle. Alvarez busting a good ball to find him. Vizzinho out of his goal. Calmness personified by the 40-year-old. And now starts the counter-attack. Varela. Cape Verde trying to get numbers forward here. Willie Semedo wants it on this near side and picks it up. Faced up by Tagliafico. Semedo goes on the outside towards the byline. Gets across in, it's deflected, headed to the edge of the box. It comes back out. Strike towards goal, it's dragged wide. There was a chance there for Cape Verde, but it's dragged wide from about 25 yards. Lisandro Martinez on his last legs, hobbling around. We've nearly played the 3 minutes of additional time here. Tension rife in Miami. Goal kick for Argentina. Do Cape Verde get one more chance? Borges challenges Alvarez in the air. It breaks to Nico Gonzalez down to this right hand side. Messi just keeping it in play along the left hand touchline. Little ball down into the corner. Gonzalez has made the run. Ball is where Argentina needed to be. Borges and Lopez over to win it back off Gonzalez. They've cleared it into the middle up towards the big centre forward. Benchamal cleared straight into the air by the potential match winner in Romero. Lopez heads it back to Vozinha. 20 seconds left of the 3 minutes. Maybe a chance for one last attack. Long ball forward up towards Willie Semedo. Tagliafico, big win in the air for him. Second ball won there. Paredes with a challenge in the middle. It's going to be out, and it's going to be a Cape Verde throw in deep in Argentinian half. We've played the 3 minutes. They've taken it quickly. Willie Semedo out to this right hand side. Chance of a cross, closed down, another throw in. Do they have time, or is that it? That is the final whistle. One of the greatest games you are ever likely to see. Argentina 3, Cape Verde 2. A colossal performance from the African debutants, but the world champions pulled through after extra time. Messi gave his side the lead in the first half. It was pulled back with Leroy Duarte's goal just before the hour mark. Extra time ensued, and Lisandro Martinez put Argentina back in front 2 minutes in. But then Sidney Lopez Cabral with one of the most stunning strikes you'll see right before half-time and extra time to make it 2-2. But then Christian Romero, 110 minutes on the clock. His header from the corner is enough. Cape Verde players distraught on the ground. An absolutely monumental performance from them. But Messi and co advance to the round of 16 against Egypt. Cape Verde's fairy tale ends in the most tragic, heroic way you can imagine. An incredible game, an incredible occasion. Argentina 3, Cape Verde 2. Thank you so much for listening.
This is Nox Sports, your home for football energy, match talk, updates, reactions, and big game moments. From kickoff passion to final whistle drama, Nox Sports brings you the excitement, the analysis, and the sports vibe every fan deserves. Subscribe now to Nox Sports on YouTube. Nox Sports, where the game lives and the fans never sleep.
Under the banner we stand, side by side,
This is Nox Sports, your home for football energy, match talk, updates, reactions, and big game moments. From kickoff passion to final whistle drama, Nox Sports brings you the excitement, the analysis, and the sports vibe every fan deserves. Subscribe now to Nox Sports on YouTube. Nox Sports, where the game lives and the fans never sleep.
Nox Sports TV! Yeah, yeah. From the streets to the stadium lights. Everybody stand up! Let's go! Nox Sports TV! Yeah, yeah. From the streets to the stadium lights. Everybody stand up! Let's go! Nox Sports TV. Nox Sports TV. The city is alive tonight. Every dream is burning bright. Flags are flying in the sky. Hear the roar, we're reaching high. Every heartbeat feels the same. Every fan becomes a flame. Side by side we sing as one. Now the journey has begun. Hands up high, let the whole world see. This is where we're meant to be. Feel the energy, feel the sound. We won't stop now. Whoa. We are the champions of tonight. Together we will shine so bright. Sing it loud, let the world believe. This is our destiny. Nox Sports TV. Everybody's Nox Sports TV. Nox Sports TV. Through the rain and through the fire, we keep climbing higher and higher. Every challenge on the way makes us stronger every day. Hear the drums across the land, millions standing hand in hand. One heartbeat, one voice, one dream, stronger than we've ever been. Hands up high, let the whole world see. This is where we're meant to be. Feel the energy, feel the sound. We won't stop now. We are the champions of tonight. Together we will shine so bright. Sing it loud, let the world believe. This is our destiny. Nox Sports TV. From every nation, one celebration. We raise our voices to the sky. No hesitation, pure dedication. Tonight we're reaching for the prize. We are the champions of tonight. Together we will shine so bright. Sing it loud, let the world believe. This is our destiny. Nox Sports TV. Nox Sports TV. Feel the power, feel the pride. Yeah. The world is watching tonight. Nox Sports TV. Nox Sports TV.
This is Nox Sports, your home for football energy, match talk, updates, reactions, and big game moments. From kickoff passion to final whistle drama, Nox Sports brings you the excitement, the analysis, and the sports vibe every fan deserves. Subscribe now to Nox Sports on YouTube. Nox Sports, where the game lives and the fans never sleep. Nox Sports, the game never end.